We have another example today of a patient suffering from Black Lives Matter disorder. She went on to Twitter 2 days ago, quote, "There's been an active KKK group in Bowling Green, Ohio since 1922. And she puts a video that she filmed. She has footage of a KKK member on campus. Take a look. Let's take a look one more time at the KKK member just walking around with a hood, nonchalantly just standing in a building in a KKK outfit. Because we live in the 1910s. Oh, the president of the university responded, "Thanks for sharing. We looked into this. We discovered it's a cover on a piece of lab equipment." And she provides photos, as you can see here. Oh God, there's the KKK member. Oh my God. There is your KKK member. There is your white privilege. Breaking news. We finally found white privilege. We finally found the ever elusive white supremacy. The ever-elusive institutional racism that Tyron Woodley can't specify, that countless other blacks in interviews cannot specify. We finally located institutional racism. Oh, it's just a piece of plastic covering a lab equipment. Guys, this is another stunning display of Black Lives Matter disorder, otherwise known as an irrational fear of white people. A similar incident, actually there's been many similar incidents, took place at another college about 2 years ago, where one student on campus confused a priest walking around campus with a robe as a KKK member. In April of 2016 at Indiana Bloomington University, a priest in a robe was mistaken for a KKK member, whipping the entire campus up into a collective episode of BLM disorder. One patient with Black Lives Matter disorder posted this urgent tweet: "IU students, be careful. There's someone walking around in KKK gear with a whip." Guys, this is from an article that I wrote about a year ago, and it basically, it provides all the evidence and all the case study examples of Black Lives Matter disorder, the countless cases of irrational black people and white liberals literally thinking that racism exists, but it's not actually there. And when they point out to the evidence, it's the most ambiguous evidence. In other words, it's an irrational fear, a variant form of paranoid schizophrenia that causes you to see things, hallucinate things that aren't there. Most recently, I had to diagnose Tyron Woodley with BLM disorder. He has no evidence, no substantial real evidence that the white man is out to get him. He just says, "Oh, it's the American culture. First it's the UFC, I'm the worst treated champion, they don't promote me enough. Then it's the MMA fans. Then it's American culture." You can't identify. It just gets vaguer and vaguer and vaguer because it's all a fiction in their minds. And it's to the point where either you're lying or you're just delusional and or dumb. Hence why I call it BLM disorder, because it's a condition that they can't control. So again, guys, a piece of lab cover, a cover covering lab equipment was confused for a KKK member. Imagine the psychology. This, by the way, is a black woman, a light brown, sort of a brown colored woman. Imagine the psychology of a person who confuses a piece of plastic for a KKK member just standing out in the open on campus. "Oh, I'm a KKK member in my hood, and I'm just walking through the campus, just nonchalantly sitting in a room. Just, hey, looking out the window, hi." Imagine how warped your mind has to be to confuse a piece of plastic for a KKK member. Or, as has happened in previous instances, to confuse tree lantern nooses tree lantern strings that are designed to hold up tree lanterns like these. Imagine confusing that for a noose. Or like the priest walking around in a frickin' robe confused for a KKK member whipping up the campus into a fucking frenzy. Imagine the psychological condition you have to be in to think that a piece of plastic is a KKK member nonchalantly sitting in your fucking classroom. Guys, this is what we're dealing with when we have riots on the streets claiming that police brutality took place when there's no substantial evidence proving that. When we have people like Tyron Woodley whining with no evidence that he's being oppressed. We're dealing with people who are either lying or they're fucking straight out batshit crazy delusional. Hence the title, the name, Black Lives Matter Disorder. They are not rational people. So, again, thank you for watching, guys. It's insane. It's ridiculous. And I got nothing else to say.
I thought that was disgusting. The microphone, they just took the whole place over. That will never happen with me. I don't know if I'll do the fighting myself or if other people will. But that was a disgrace.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.